Alrighty, what's up guys? Eggs and bacon back again. Alright. This is a little bit normal, a little bit different gameplay commentary I got going for you. This isn't ranked. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but in normals I believe that how should I word this? In normals, let's just say in normals I play against you. Since I usually am, I'm usually with a group of people, like 2 or 3 people, or you know, I'm usually never with all 5 people, but I'm usually with 2 or 3 people. It makes the rest of the enemy opposing team usually have about 4 people, and when they have about 4 people, you know, most of the time the ranked matchup isn't fair. This Caitlyn, she was Diamond 4. Dora the Explorer, he was definitely Diamond. You can all look this up on the Nexus if you want to, or well, I don't know what else. Law Pro, Law something, I believe. But yeah, by no means do I think that normals are that much harder, that much easier than ranked. Just from personal experience, in normals people don't try as hard. You get a lot more trolls. If somebody feeds, then one person, there's a lot more flame, which just makes people play complete on tilt and not even want to win just because they're getting nagged at. Normals, in my opinion, are really, and people don't try for objectives. They just want to get kills. They, you know, if you call a roll and they call it, they just want to play 10 Lee Sin games or 10 Rise games, so they're just going to insta-lock Rise and hope that you deal with it. And, you know, that's just the way I feel. I like to start off by always saying, you know, hey, we got Caitlyn for the enemy team. We got Caitlyn AD carry, Kennen top, Zed mid, Karma support, and Lee Sin in the jungle. Now, this is some Lee Sin gameplay for our team. We got Rise top, Ahri mid, Lee Sin in the jungle, Jinx AD carry, and Thresh support. Now this is, I believe I was trying out a new room page. I think it was, yeah, it was you know, just armor reds, magic resist glyphs or blues, I mean AD reds and armor yellows, and crap, what was it? As a matter of fact, I think I didn't even have. No, yeah, it was armor yellows, AD quints, AD reds, and CDR blues. I noticed that, you know, I was like, man, dude, I really want to try this CDR. Now, if you notice anything, their Lee Sin, he just got done clearing his double buffs. I don't know if it's because he didn't get a leash, but I got a fairly good leash, and right now their Lee Sin's coming up. He drops a ward for him. Okay. So right now I have 9 to his 13 CS. He has no pots left. Basically what he probably did is he cleared his, he got his red, he did his race, he did his wolves, he did his blue. Now he's going back to his wolves. That's probably what he did to get that CS. Now I can obviously tell this is ward just by the way Kennen is reacting. I feel kind of bad because I was camping him, but I mean, you know, jungler's insight. If the lane is overextended, you know, you should gank him. Honestly, Rise has the perfect lane right now. I know Kennen do that well versus Rise, but there's always outplay potential, and he's got the lane frozen in like the most beautiful place. I think I go deep right here. I hit like some weird lucky ass Q. And I got an execute, so I got a double kill. Ahri kind of got hit by the Q right there. It was a little sad, but otherwise, you know, generally kind of worth in the sense of Zed. He just missed. He's probably gonna miss about a lane or 3/4 of a lane in experience, but the bad part is his lane is probably gonna be pushed. It'll counter push, but you know, one of the best ways, you guys, is to really play to really mess up a lane, especially a lane with TP, or like let's say like a trend with like Ghost and Ignite, is for a Ghost and Ignite trend who's on red side, you sneak all the way up around here after you get your blue, you start your red if you're Lee Sin, you sneak all the way up around here, you wait for him to kind of go aggro, don't even have to go aggro, you just let him duke it out, you walk right up behind him, you both blow flashes, okay, because he'll probably Ghost away, and you turret dive him. Hopefully you don't die. Now you turret dive his ass, okay? So you kill him probably about right here. If he has Ghost, he's going to come back to lane, and he's going to go right here. You go farm your jungle, probably pick up White Wraith, probably pick up Wolves. You just go right back here, use your smite, then come down here, get your Wolves, use your last health bot. Then you come right up here through lane, or even back to the same fucking spot, and hopefully the lane is reset and they're kind of in the middle, and you kill him again. Now, you try to give both these kills to your lane, and if that happens, if both of your laners get kills, man, it's if he gets a double kill and he's up by like 25 CS already, it'll just snowball it out of control. Unless it's, I mean, a trend, you can shut him down, but you can't really get him out of the game because, you know, he does have 5 seconds of invincibility that kind of makes him able to 1v1 a lot of people. But if you're a Nasus, yeah, you'll destroy him. But let me go ahead and fast forward this right here. And that's a really big way to shut down a lane. Just completely snowball it out of control. I'm gonna talk about my build. Since I did get a double kill, I was able to pick up Sightstone. Usually, I mean not Sightstone. If it ever comes down to it, I like to instead of picking up Spirit Stone, I just pick up double long swords, and doing that makes my dueling potential really well. I just try to pick up double long swords at least 1 or 2 pots. That'll just make me do a lot of damage, I guess you can say. So when I hit my Q, it hits like a truck. Right here, I think I'm going in for a gank. About to find out. Well, Ahri kind of baited me a little bit, but, you know. So I've died twice. Their Lee Sin's 2-1. He's going the Regal's Lantern build. Not the greatest since Regal's Lantern got nerfed, which, I'm going to be completely honest, I was happy about. Especially in a ranked game. Ranked game is highly based around, you know, how can I put this? Team play. If your team isn't on the same level, or your team doesn't want to win, you're just not communicating right as a team, you're probably not going to win. Now right here, we going for the Gankaruskis. Now see, what was going on here, so let me go ahead, jump back 15 seconds. Now, let me show you. So I hit my Q, and then I try to get my E proc slow on both of them. Now I know Caitlyn's going to kite me out, so I'm trying to dodge around this trap, but I didn't work it. And right here, I see a Jinx rocket is coming, and I know Jinx rocket is not going to be able to execute her. But the lower somebody is, I believe, you know, she might get that 50% more damage, blah blah, based on her health, because she's an AD carry. So I try to time my kick in synchronization with her, you know, her rocket, and it ends up working. Too bad I failed ward hopped. I was using trinket, and I usually don't trinket hop, you know, because pressing T and pressing W just feels weird on my fingers. I usually put it in slot 4. But right now, what I do pick up is a chain vest. They have Kennen. He does a lot of AD, and Kennen's not really gonna build. I don't think he's gonna build. I don't want to say Rylite. Right here. So I just kind of turn on that guy. Zed got away, which is sad because he kind of juked us out, and I just pick up a free red right here. Honestly, the game, it's only in our favor by 1k, but you know, 1k is that's a lot. Mid lane's doing all right, and I'm like, yo, you know, screw it. Let's just give you your blue. So. Gives her a blue, and I go ahead and out the back. Ryze is up top all alone, so I'm just kind of like, man, he's got TP. Just leave him to do his own thing. He's farming well. He's facing, you know, Kennen. And I'm going for that Sunfire. Actually, to be honest, I'd probably go for Randuin's. But they pick up Dragon because of man. You know, I pick up a double kill right there. So who knew? But I kind of baited Ahri, so we're just kind of baiting each other back and forth. The faster that Ahri gets Sonya's, the better. It'll help her out so much. Because Ahri and Zed, that's a skill matchup, you know. In my opinion, but I'm level 11, I believe. Yeah, I'm the second highest. Well, I'm tied with my top and my mid. Their jungler's level 10. Their mid is level 11. So he's a level behind me. His CS is a little bit behind me. I am 7-2. I have 5 more kills up on him. That's where the experience comes from. He's going into what appears to be Triforce. I'm saying, yo, I got Ryze. I have Jinx. I have, you know, Ahri. Honestly, I'm just gonna try to go in. I'm going to need to survive Kennen first and maybe a little bit of Caitlyn auto attacks or Zed ult, and just peel Kennen off my team, because if Kennen gets in on my team, then it won't be good. But let me just fast forward this. Kennen's going to loop around. We see Caitlyn, or she's getting pinged, and there's a pink ward that Thresh clears. I'm like, man, nah, I just got to keep him on farming. I got to keep my stacks. One thing that, you know, makes a better jungler than, you know, a higher elo jungler than a lower elo jungler is using your stacks to effectiveness. Unless you go Feral Play, then just farm it up. But, I mean, using your stacks is a major thing. Now right here we're just doing the dance. Neither one of us is really, like, ahead. I'm the only one on my team that's, like, pretty far, but Ahri's 0-3. Ahri's 0-3, and there's not much we can do. And we're just kind of doing the dance. Pick up blue. I think we might lose our mid turret, but they should back off. Ryze went back up top, so our mid turret probably doesn't go down. And I juked Lee Sin Q. And honestly, this fight was definitely, in my opinion, worth it. Our Jinx just picked up a double kill. I picked up another kill, and I don't know, just a double kill on an already pretty farmed Jinx. She didn't get shut down in lane. It just makes it to where she could probably pick up a Last Whisper on this back, probably a Phantom Dancer, and we get free roam on mid turret, so the mid turrets go down even, and we end up going ahead due to the fact that we're about to get Dragon here. So just pick up Dragon. Top's pushing, and I just go for it. Oh, I go for Wolves too. Man, I just cleared the whole jungle, I guess. Holy crap, talk about the Goon Squad. Yeah, those three were all together, and then Caitlyn and Karma were together. But, I mean, that Caitlyn was diamond, that Zed was diamond, and usually on my team, I think because my MMR is so high, I usually get, like, low plats. You know, it could just be that they have a good friend who's diamond and they're bronze, so it kind of equals out in the middle. I don't know, but the skill matchup is not equal in this. So, right here, like I said, I'm going to build a little bit more tanky. Lee Sin has his Feral Flare completed. Honestly, I do enough damage. Lee Sin, one of the theories that I've adopted on Lee Sin is, you know, yeah, sure, if I was 3-0, I ganked top, I ganked mid, and I got that double kill and I didn't die, yeah, I might have went for Hydra, and even after Hydra, I might have went Hydra Last Whisper, and then picked up, you know, some tanky stats. But right now, I need to be a disruptor. I pick up a Sightstone, get some vision down, because, you know, wards win games. And I pick up Merc Treads, stun duration, trap duration, karma slows, whatever, yada yada. And we pick up a free kill. So this opts us to push bottom. We just destroyed kind of like one of their big wave clear people. I mean, I know it is Karma, but she still does a lot of wave clear. And they're like, yo, let's just push mid, let's just push mid. So I'm saying, yo, you guys keep pushing bottom. I'll go back and defend mid. Ahri died. Me and Ryze can probably 2v2 this. Ryze is big. But, like I said, I need to be a disruptor. I pick up Sightstone, get vision down, to... And I basically solo that guy. Just a stun kind of helped. And, see, he stuns me. Didn't have enough energy because I was freaking blasting it on Zed, but, yeah, right there, good pick. I'm 9-2. I am really tanky. I do enough damage, like I said, in Sightstone. I want to be able to get around the map. I want to be able to be mobile. Who knows, maybe I need to ward hop to somebody, or ward hop behind the AD carry, and try to kick them. You know? You never know, but... Now, Ahri's still, like... I don't even know how Ahri survived. She came in, assassinated, got out. Right here, I think they're gonna engage on us. Jinx is bottom, so honestly what they need to do, yeah. Thresh sacrifices his life. I thought I can go back in, but he had Ignite. So, you know, that's the thing, he had Ignite. If he didn't have Ignite, I would have easily killed him and got out. But Karma dies to Ahri, so Ahri at least doesn't go down in vain. And we kind of get a little bit of a... No, we don't get a push. There's a big minion wave top. Yeah, somebody's pinging it. I believe it was me. And we just need that minion wave going. Our Jinx is big. Their Caitlyn, yeah, sure, she's pretty big, but I'd rather have a 4-0 Jinx with 202 farm than a 2-2-5 Caitlyn with 209 farm. Our Jinx picks up a Phantom Dancer. She's a BF sword. So basically, our Jinx is like a pickaxe and you know, who knows? Maybe a crit chance I had. So just farming.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
I think our turret goes down. Yeah, that's a shame.
Team's turret has
And
been destroyed.
there's a dragon going on right here, or at least a dragon dance. So I'm like, oh fuck. We're pinging Rise. I'm pinging Rise to like TP down, which is what he needs to do. And honestly, I don't know if he does it. No, he just walks down. His TP wasn't up. So I know this isn't worded because I pinged it a long time ago, and it didn't smite, but right here, I don't, yeah. Yeah, the blue team gets the dragon, but, you know, Jinx showed bottom. It's a shame. We gave up a free dragon. When if Rise just came down, we could have swarmed him. So this guy totally, like, fucking fails. And he goes to ult him. And he gets annihilated. He fails his W. He wastes Ignite. He gets, I mean, who you might call it, heals and Randuins. So I'm like, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. I pop a 5-band Randuins, and right here is where the team fight just goes down to success. So I die, but you know, Caitlyn, Rise is going off. There we go. Pick up a double kill, and, you know, death timer, 6 seconds. This guy's basically, I thought, should have died. I mean, I would have been happy if he did. But, you know, I got a little, I pick up a Negatron Cloak. This guy's starting to hurt a little bit. He's building super tanky. He's got Merc Treads. He's got, this is, I guess, all the pen he wants. And he just went Zonia's, and now he's going for fucking Rylai's. I don't know why you'd go Rylai's. You know, it's alright when you're hitting them, but, you know, they're already going to be stunned. Get like Leandri's. Do some serious pen on that. You do a lot of base damage, Kennen. Right here, Zed's build not half bad. He needs to finish out. He needs to, instead of going for Mobies, he should have just picked up, like, it's tier 1 boots and tried to finish out Hexstring Fertilizer. So this guy doesn't even want to duel me. See that right there? That was 1 Q on him. 1 Q, it might have been an E combo. Regardless, I'm still full energy, and I can do that much. I can Q, E, basic attack, I can kick him and kill him. His checks, no, maybe his Hex Drinker would help him live. But this is what I'm talking about. Tank Lee Sin, I've learned to adopt it unless I'm super fed, or I'm in lane. Tank Lee Sin in lane isn't as good. In lane, going Hydra and a fucking Last Whisper, maybe even picking up a Triforce for another damage item, then going tanky like a Spirit Visage or Warmogs. You just shred through people. But tanks in, I can get in, and I can get out. I can Q in on somebody, take some damage, W out. I step on these and like, let's get these traps out of the way. Don't want to be. And Rise, he just did a little chunk right there. Oh, Kennen's coming in behind us. So right here, I see Kennen's coming in behind us. So basically, I kick him, interrupt the entire team, and just peel for Jinx. Jinx is just running. She could be auto attacking, but you know. My team cleans up. I'm like, what the fuck? How did that Q miss? He ward hops away, and I'm just like, okay, that Q missed too. I'm just like, fuck. But my team's cleaned up. It's already over. Like, you know, we've already established dominance, and if we can, once I kill this guy, let me go back and just reanalyze this team fight. So, let me go and slow it down right here. Alright. Now right here, we got Kennen coming in from the back. I drop a ward, I'm pinging. Yo, Kennen's here. Now, he flashes in, alright? Now look at this. This kick right here is going to hit these 3 people. He almost got a stun on Ari carry. Ari jets out, Thresh does a nice play of throwing R80 carry the Lantern, and this guy's just tanky, so he's just beefing the front. So she drops that instant chompers. I throw my Q back in. Don't know how it goes right here instead of right there. But my sole base is to peel for Caitlyn. Caitlyn's just going to run. Thresh should be peeling too, which I think he does. But that kick, just my kick and Ahri Spirit Rush, and look at Ryze, he's not giving up. He's like, I'm not going down without a fucking fight. My kick just, it didn't, I think it did more than that, but I don't know why he got back up so healthily. But it hit him, so it disrupted. Now Ahri goes back in. So, gets critted in the face, she flashes, but Ryze is still tanking shit, and now it's free reign. So Ryze's like, I'm going to town, boom, auto attack, he gets ignited, he doesn't die, and double kill, so now she just has to basically rocket him. I think she just shoots out the zap. Boom, and I'm still chasing this motherfucker. Let's see if I do end up actually killing him. Great team fight on our part, we peeled correctly, and, you know, we just played it out. We just played it out right, I guess you could say. So I'm like, okay, where the fuck are you going? And I actually don't... Nope. Game ends, so disappointed we didn't get the ace gold. But, like I said, this was a normal game. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on. I just want to thank you guys again. I mean, I woke up, I uploaded some Shaco Rengar gameplay, and in like a week, because I've been slacking a little bit, I've been having to go out and work out on a ranch and stuff. But, you know, in like a week, I checked out my views, and my views were like 54, and then the next week I was at like 100 views, and I was like, man, dude, this is awesome. My Rengar gameplay, if you guys want to check that out, it's pretty good gameplay, got some outplays, but, you know, in the end I ended up just ripping through people. My Shaco gameplay, that was really good Shaco gameplay commentary. Those were both all ranked games. This one was just a normal, and I apologize for that, but I just want to let you know that videos, I'm going to plan on uploading 2 to 3 times, maybe even 4 or 5 times a week. Starting hopefully next week. I have a lot of work to do with just a few people that I promised work, you know, gravel, construction work, blah blah, yada yada like that. But when I get back and I'm just settled down, who knows? I might even upload another one tomorrow. You know, I got a few that I have left over, but I don't, like I said, I don't always like to upload, you know, the greatest gameplay commentary. This one I just want to upload some good Lee Sin gameplay commentary and just a general rule of thumb on how to play Lee Sin, how I like to play Lee Sin, more like a chill commentary. It's Eggs and Bacon, or TJ, whichever you guys prefer, but I just want to say thank you all for your support, and, you know, I'm going to upload this right now, and till next time, I guess.